For decades, the West, led by countries like the United States and key European powers, has maintained control over some of the most critical mineral resources needed to power the global economy. These minerals, essential for everything from electronics to green energy technologies like batteries and solar panels, have primarily been extracted from land-based mines controlled by Western corporations. However, this long-standing dominance is now under threat. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have set their sights on deep-sea mining, a sector that could provide access to vast, untapped reserves of critical minerals located on the ocean floor. As BRICS accelerates its deep-sea mining initiatives, this development is shaking the global power balance. The oceans, which house significant amounts of rare earth elements and minerals such as cobalt, nickel, and manganese, have become the new frontier in the resource race. Western control over mineral supplies is at risk of collapse, and the implications are vast, from energy security to geopolitics. In today's video, we will explore how the BRICS nations are leveraging deep-sea mining to challenge the West, the environmental and geopolitical consequences of this race, and what this means for the future of global mineral control. For much of the 20th and 21st centuries, the West has maintained a near monopoly on the mining and distribution of critical minerals. Minerals such as cobalt, lithium, and rare earth elements are vital for manufacturing electronics, renewable energy infrastructure, and military hardware. Western corporations, through mining operations in Africa, Latin America, and parts of Asia, have traditionally controlled these resources. The dominance of the U.S. and its European allies in global mining has also been closely tied to their geopolitical influence. For instance, Western companies have played a key role in exploiting Africa's mineral wealth, particularly in the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, which holds over 70% of the world's cobalt reserves. Additionally, Western-controlled supply chains for lithium, primarily sourced from South America, have positioned these powers as leaders in the energy transition towards electric vehicles and renewable energy solutions. However, the rapid depletion of land-based mineral resources and the increasing difficulty in maintaining mining operations due to environmental and political concerns are forcing nations to look elsewhere. This is where the deep-sea mining race begins. The BRICS nations have made significant investments in deep-sea mining technology and exploration in recent years. Collectively, these nations are using their economic clout and technological capabilities to develop deep-sea mining projects in the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans. Their objective: to gain control over vast mineral deposits that lie on the ocean floor. China is leading the charge. The country has invested billions of dollars in research vessels, deep-sea mining technology, and robotic systems designed to extract minerals from the ocean's depths. China's state-owned enterprises are working with private companies to explore areas such as the Clarion-Clipperton Zone in the Pacific Ocean, one of the richest areas for deep-sea mineral deposits. This zone alone is estimated to contain more cobalt and nickel than the world's total land-based reserves. Russia has also ramped up its deep-sea mining efforts, particularly in the Arctic, where melting ice caps have exposed previously inaccessible areas rich in minerals. Moscow views deep-sea mining as a strategic advantage in maintaining its energy independence and bolstering its influence over Europe and Asia. Russian companies are developing partnerships with Chinese and Indian firms to share technology and resources, further strengthening BRICS cooperation in this field. India, with its long coastline and access to the Indian Ocean, is also a key player in the deep-sea mining race. India's National Institute of Ocean Technology, NIOT, has been developing technology to mine polymetallic nodules, small mineral-rich lumps that are scattered across the ocean floor. India's growing energy needs make securing access to these minerals a national priority. And the country is leveraging its partnerships within BRICS to advance its deep-sea mining capabilities. While the prospect of accessing vast mineral resources from the ocean floor is appealing for BRICS nations, it comes with significant environmental and geopolitical risks. From an environmental perspective, deep-sea mining poses major challenges. The deep ocean is one of the least understood ecosystems on the planet, and mining the ocean floor could have catastrophic consequences for marine biodiversity. The process involves scraping or drilling the seabed to collect mineral-rich nodules, which can destroy habitats and release toxic sediments into the water. Marine scientists warn that disrupting these ecosystems could have long-lasting effects on global fish populations, oceanic carbon storage, and even the planet's overall climate stability. Despite these concerns, BRICS nations are pushing forward, driven by the strategic importance of these resources. For China, controlling deep-sea mineral extraction is part of its broader Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, which aims to secure supply chains and extend Chinese influence across the globe. Similarly, Russia views deep-sea mining as a way to secure its dominance in the Arctic, where it competes with Western powers for control over energy and mineral resources. Geopolitically, BRICS' foray into deep-sea mining represents a direct challenge to the West's control over mineral resources. Western nations, particularly the US and EU, have expressed concerns over the lack of international regulations governing deep-sea mining. While the International Seabed Authority, ISA, an organization established under the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, is responsible for regulating mining activities on the ocean floor, enforcement remains weak. This has allowed BRICS nations, particularly China and Russia, to aggressively pursue their interests with little oversight. As BRICS nations expand their deep-sea mining operations, Western control over critical minerals is beginning to erode. Historically, the US and Europe have relied on their stronghold over land-based mines, many of which are located in politically unstable regions. By contrast, the deep ocean presents a new frontier where traditional geopolitical power struggles no longer apply. For the West, the rise of BRICS in deep-sea mining threatens to undermine its energy transition plans. Many of the minerals found on the ocean floor, such as cobalt, nickel, and rare earth elements, are essential for the production of electric vehicle batteries, wind turbines, and solar panels. If BRICS nations secure control over these resources, they could hold the key to the global energy transition, while the West struggles with supply chain disruptions and increased competition for minerals. Additionally, BRICS's deep-sea mining initiatives have forced Western governments and companies to reconsider their own strategies. In 2023, several Western corporations, including mining giants like Rio Tinto and BHP, announced plans to explore deep-sea mining operations in international waters. Meanwhile, governments in the US and Europe are lobbying for stricter regulations on deep-sea mining through the ISA, hoping to slow down the BRICS-led rush for oceanic minerals. One of the most striking aspects of BRICS's deep-sea mining ambitions is the level of cooperation between its member nations. Unlike in other sectors where BRICS countries compete for influence, deep-sea mining has become a platform for collaboration. China, Russia, and India are sharing technology, research, and expertise to accelerate their mining capabilities. This cooperation is strengthening BRICS as a bloc and further weakening Western control over global mineral resources. For instance, China and Russia have been working together on developing deep-sea mining robots and autonomous submersibles capable of exploring the ocean floor at depths of over 4,000 meters. India, meanwhile, is contributing its expertise in underwater drilling technology, while Brazil is sharing its knowledge in oceanic geology. This collaboration is making BRICS a formidable force in the race for oceanic resources. In conclusion, the BRICS nations' deep-sea mining race is not just about accessing new mineral resources. It represents a fundamental shift in global power dynamics. As these countries challenge Western dominance over critical minerals, they are reshaping the future of global trade, energy security, and environmental sustainability. The oceans, long regarded as a frontier beyond human reach, have now become the latest battleground for geopolitical influence. The West, while still a dominant player in global mining, must now contend with a rapidly changing landscape where BRICS nations are emerging as leaders in the extraction of critical minerals. As deep-sea mining technology continues to advance, the balance of power may shift further, leaving the West struggling to maintain its grip on one of the most vital resources of the 21st century. What do you think? Will BRICS's deep-sea mining efforts completely upend the global mineral supply chain? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on the global power shifts shaping our world.